Hey everybody. Well, I had to go up to Tehachapi this morning and conduct some business. And I noticed coming up this morning that there were a lot of trains sitting in sidings and places on double track. So I figured that I would catch some trains and put a little video together rather than just one train from one place. A few trains from a few different places this afternoon. I am here at the new Tehachapi Loop Overlook, and I hear a train coming up, so let's flip this thing around and see what's going on. There he is, approaching the tunnel. Got this guy sitting in siding here. Got a few folks. Where are you folks from? Porterville. Yeah. Cool. You'll be a star on my YouTube channel. Oh, no. And she is from Bakersfield. Good. And BNSF. You can see those vehicles parked down there in between the two containers. That's where the Loop Ranch is, and I plan on doing a history of the Loop Ranch in the future here. I talked to it with one of the, I guess he's a foreman or a manager or whatever he is, and so when the weather cooled off, give him a call. And the weather's cooled off, so I'll be giving him a call. This one is coming up the number 1 track. Got his other BNSF right there. Been sitting here for quite a while. Must have a lot of trains coming up the hill. You locomotive aficionados, I don't know the designation of that locomotive, but I like the old war bonnet paint scheme. See his pusher on the end there. That's a cool shot. This train going by, train stopped, the end of the train and the freeway. See another one coming up the hill right behind him. Look way down there, you can just see his headlight. Yeah. That guy's going through Woodford. Let's see if we can maybe move up to between Marcel and Cable and catch him. All right, eastbound BNSF, that way long. All right, comes a UP, bottom of the loop here at Waylon. Sorry for my breathlessness, but had to walk briskly up here to catch this train. And I still get winded pretty easily. But hey, all you viewers are worth it. tooting his horn for the crossing over there for the entrance to the Loop Ranch. As you can see there, it's behind that tree actually, but you can kind of see it. It's just a little dirt road. The end of the train is out of the tunnel now. Right there where he just went by, that little flat spot right there, that is where the east end of Waylong used to be. I guess I should say the switch was right about there, but the control point began if you were going up the hill where that flat spot is. Eastbound from the east overlook at Waylong. All right, sitting here in the truck at East Marcel because it's breezy and chilly outside, and I didn't bring a jacket. I just got a long sleeve shirt. But the train that I just shot up at the loop coming up is it just went by here. You can see that flashing red. That is a restricted proceed signal. The train can move past that. understanding that he is moving into an occupied track. And the dispatcher would have, this obviously has this in what's called fleeting, where he is lining signals for signals to automatically clear behind, sorry for the shakes, to automatically clear behind these eastbound trains when they're following each other closely. That's what they do. That way there's no delay for the trains coming up the hill. They can proceed and follow what moves. This signal will upgrade to a yellow, then a flashing yellow, then a green. I know there's a train right behind this guy because we saw him down there at the loop. And when this train clears the intermediates between tunnel 14 and tunnel 15, that's when that signal will upgrade to yellow. There you see the upgrade. That means that he has cleared the signals between tunnel 14 and 15, the next intermediate, and that at this time, that signal is red. Should that train for some reason stop before he clears the switch at cable, this signal would remain yellow, and this train would have to stop at that intermediate or proceed by it at restricted speed. Oops, sorry. All right. See that UP train coming at us there? Right there, looks like he's coming down the road. A little further up here at Marcel, you can see the spur track that stops right there. There used to be two sidings at Marcel, an east siding and a west siding. We got rid of those way back. Now it's just a storage track. Got that flashing yellow now. And for those of you who watched my video about how pole lines work, which is in the How Things Work in the Signal Department playlist, or how the signal system works, whatever it's called, you can go find that. This is where I shot the railroad part of that video. Here and up at Marcel, which you can't see right now because the train's in the way. See that house way up on top of the hill there? I don't know if my friend Bob Jones still lives there. I have not seen him in many years, but he built that home back in the 80s. Pretty cool place. He told me that when he built that house, he did not consider how deep he was going to have to drill for water. It cost him a fortune. See I-58 there. Always a bit player in my mountain videos. Right over the tops of the containers. You can see the old Cinnabar mine up there. I don't know if that is on Loop Ranch's property, but if it is, as I said a while ago, I've got a deal in the works to do a history of the Loop Ranch. I'm hoping they'll take me up there and let me scrounge around there and shoot some video up there. See how that works out. I was talking with my buddy Don, who still works for the railroad, and they said that prior to the pandemic, that these containers leased for about $2,000 each, $2,000, and now they are leasing for $20,000. And I don't know if that is a term, you know, like a month or a year or whatever, or per trip. But things are in such high demand right now, I'd imagine it's probably per trip. I hate to say it, but that expense will probably be passed down to you and I. And you and me. All right. Eastbound UP through East Marcel. All right. BNSF. Shot from this spot, that meet, but I missed the head end going by last time I was here. Sorry about the glare. It's not real early in the morning, but the sky's really clear finally. See, there's another train sitting right there going the other way. When I came up this morning, there were trains in every siding that you could see, and on all sections of double track that you could see from the freeway. When I was up at the meeting in Tehachapi, only one train went by going down the hill. He was the only one that I saw or heard while we were there. So I don't know why they're holding all these trains. So got a lot of eastbound, you would think they would have run a few more, but who knows? Lots of FedEx. There you can see Highway 58 in the background. And I'm glad I'm up here. I'm really sorry for that glare, but as you can see, it's the air is cleared out. It's a beautiful day. It's nice and cool. It's about 50 degrees. So much nicer than the triple digits we were experiencing even up here closer to Tehachapi. And not to be outdone, UPS is also being represented on this train. Someone mentioned that one of my comments that they heard the railroad was going to get rid of these pig trains. I just don't see that being a possibility. Well, anything's possible. I don't see it being a reality. But I guess we'll see. All right. Eastbound pig train at Marcel. Well, I had gone up by Tunnel 14 and was sitting there waiting and waited for about 45 minutes. And I saw this train sitting here from up there. Figured he was coming at some point. Maybe they were waiting to run a train downhill or one by him. I wasn't sure. And after about 45 minutes, a track inspector came by, a guy I know, and told me that there's a broken rail up around the tunnels east of where I was, and it was going to be about 3 hours before they got anything moving again. So this guy that's been sitting here all this time is still sitting here, and I'm going to go home. I would like to say that the 4 trains that I did catch for this video were all in the span of about a little over 2 hours, and they were still nose to tail behind those trains, uphill and downhill. Would have been a great day except for a broken rail. It was still a good day. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one of these trains I put together. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed it. Keep shooting me the ideas. Drop those in the comments below. And shoot me an email at motopoet59@gmail.com. Give me a big fat thumbs up. Share, subscribe. Click on the bell if you want to be notified of future content. And we will see you all later.